Do you remember in seminary when you were doing like 16 shots of espresso a day?
I did that once. No, that was just once. Oh. And that was because I went to work at 4:00 in the morning at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then I had like 2 final exams that day. And it was just...
How did it go?
That was the way. I panicked in the middle of the afternoon because I could feel my heart out of rhythm. And it was, so did not ever do 14 shots again.
You didn't really do that many.
It was 14, okay. I remember it was pretty high up there.
Are you serious?
They're just in a big cup of ice. Not at one time. I mean, I was drinking it throughout the day.
Oh, my lands. I don't think you're...
Doesn't make it better.
I don't think you're supposed to do more than a couple.
No, I know.
This is why he now takes care of his kidneys because of that one day when he had 14 shots.
I'm not an expert about espresso, but my impression is I have a child who once upon a time worked in a coffee shop. So my impression is that they're supposed to be, doesn't espresso come in like little tiny cups?
Yes, but you can dump those cups into a big cup of ice. And that's what I did.
Okay.
And it was a bad idea. I've not done it. So, look, everybody listening, like the end of seminary is brutal.
So is the beginning and the middle.
The run up to the end of it, I mean, it was coming to the mark. I remember walking in to work after taking my Psalms and Wisdom final exam. And one of my coworkers immediately, first thing she said, "Are you okay?" No, I was looking at Hebrew Psalms most of the night, and then went and, in God's merciful providence, the one that I was best at translating ended up on the exam.
Oh, that's good. Well, you prepped. Yeah, studying for exams is always very good, I think. It's not studying for exams doesn't tend to work out very well. It's a big gamble, it seems to me. You boys had it easy. You never had Strimple. You had Vendrunen, but you didn't have Strimple.
Hold on. Because we didn't have Strimple, we therefore had it easy?
Yeah.
No.
No, you did, yeah.
That's a non sequitur.
Strimple, it took me 3 semesters to get an A from Strimple. And it took me 3 semesters to figure out that what he meant was memorize everything he said verbatim and repeat it verbatim. And then I did it, and I got an A. So when I came back to the seminary, I was not in his good graces when I came back. Yeah, and he made that known too. He came into my office one time and said I was academic dean at the time, so I was partly in the administration. He said, "It's good that you're in administration."
Oh, wow. That's brutal.
Well, he was a German, so tact was not his forte.
Of blessed memory now.
Of blessed memory, yes. We loved Bob very much. I learned a lot from Bob.
I never had him.
So he was wonderful, but brutally honest. You always knew where you stood. He told a story in class one time to let us know how we should think about grading. When he was taking his THM, his sort of post-MDiv, pre-PhD degree, he was reading the Second Helvetic Confession, translating it in Latin for Mr. Murray, and he got stuck. And he asked him a question, what kind of participle is this or something? And Mr. Murray said to him, "Mr. Strimple, I'm not taking this exam. You are." I don't think I captured his accent very well, but you get the picture.
Oh, I got it.
The story was that the students would ask, but Mr. Murray had a glass eye. From my recollection is that he fought with the Black Watch when he was a young man in World War I, and he lost an eye, and so one of his eyes was glass. And the students, when the incoming students, the juniors, would ask, "Which is the glass eye?" And the upperclassmen would always say, "It's the one with compassion in it."
Yeah, that's the story I've heard.
So, yeah, I think those were shaping narratives for Mr. Strimple, Dr. Strimple, as he lectured to us and graded our exams.